All right, guys, today is the day that we officially own this house and 9 acres around it. So we have to fix up where the tree fell on this roof and crushed it and crushed this whole section. So if I come around to the very front, I've already checked a lot of the rafters, and you can see right over here. So the tree fell and crushed this section all in here. So I have to redo the rafters after I get the roof off, and then redo the whole, basically the whole roofing. I want to say all the way to here, but I might as well just redo the whole thing if I'm doing that. So this whole area has to have the roofing pulled off, and I have to redo the rafters, and hopefully that's the extent of it. But that's where I'm looking now. And our realtor just left, and we're just now kind of settling in the idea that we now own this. And we're going to do a little walk through here. So yeah, we're on a well system, and we've got 2 houses. There's another one right over here where we're going to be staying, and that one's got a nice kitchen in it, and it's got a brand new HVAC, and so it's like a little stay away from home, which is nice, a little apartment. But yeah, so let's walk through here and see what this looks like. We've already got some mint growing outside, which is nice. I think it's a spearmint, and some daffodils. Looks like they made a little rain garden, which is cool. But yeah, 9 acres on the other side of that little tree line there. There's a ditch with trees coming up, but there's 9 acres total, so all the way around us. But very exciting today, guys. We've got our stuff ready to unload, and yeah, Jess is just checking out the well house there. And everything's working. Plumbing's good, electrical's good. Electrical's been in our name now. And Jess, if you want to take us through the house and show us what's going on, see what it looks like here for the first time before we change a whole lot of stuff.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, they left us all these screws and bolts and stuff. So that's going to be interesting, because I mean, I can definitely use a lot of this, but it's like, where are we going to keep this? We don't have a shed built just yet, and it's all metal, and not all of it's stainless, so we got to keep it inside if we're going to actually use this. And so yeah, it's very interesting that we've got so much stuff left. They left furniture, and a whole, see, there's even more screws over here, but I mean, they're all full too. So yeah, lots of compartments to put handyman stuff, that's for sure, and that's nice. But they left appliances for us, which is cool. But yeah, I'm gonna let Jess take it.
At one point, there was actually a commercial kitchen in this area that was in this room, and you can see it was decorated really cutesy. So I believe they must have had a lot of people in and out. I love the ceilings in here. It's so pretty. And I actually like the cute little paintings, but I don't see them lasting as well once we really get to work in here.
The floor needs some help, at least this one does, but a lot of the hardwood is really nice. And this is the room that we have to fix up, because the tree fell and a limb came through and just crushed the rafters that were up there and some ceiling joists. So I'm gonna have to get up there and repair that, and I basically take the roof off, or the ceiling off this completely, and get this whole room down to studs, because there's so much water that's gotten in the walls. But luckily it's dry right here. We also got to worry about lead in the paint, because anything before 1970s has lead-based paint in the infrastructure. But yeah, so it's coming down in here. I got to figure out, you know, what's going on up there, why that's crushed. But you guys can see out here in the hallway that the rafters have actually poked through, where they got crushed and didn't have anywhere to go and didn't break, and so they just came right out the side and pushed the siding with it. So just some repairs to do, but this is the least of my worries. You know, doing the roof is going to be the primary. But then we've got some really nice floors. These floors are great. This is a beautiful little area to sit and read, or just to maybe I might put some hydroponics in here. That'd be nice. But yeah, we got a nice big deck outside, but the boards are going to need to be replaced pretty soon. So I inherited that, but that's just part of having an old house. And we've got, again, back on the floors, but they're not perfect. I'm gonna have to do a little repair work to that too. But, you know.
Part of the floors that's cool though is that this was originally like an exterior porch for the entire building. When it was the overnight stop, they had all of the individual little rooms that could be rented out for the night. I love the sliding door here into this bathroom. I think it's a little weird having a transom right above it, and there originally looks like there may have been a wood burning stove here as well. That's a little different. We need to fix the track on that. And there's also an attic access here. You can see up and in to what our actual roof looks like.
Yeah, I need to fix that, actually.
Yeah.
Get a door up there.
But at least we have a restroom inside. Yeah. Yay!
And again, floor work needs to be done. But undoing tile. My tile saw's in the back of my trailer right now. But yeah, so that's basically what we're looking at. I'm gonna have to replace this door. I think one of the tree limbs that fell shattered the outside. So this is only one layer of glass at the moment, but it's doing the trick. It's what we need at the moment.
I put French doors there anyway, so I'm kind of okay with that.
They left the old benches from the, what is that, the train stay? Or
from the actual
the depot.
depot.
So that's cool. We got those to work with. Maybe keep them in the hallways as an ornamental piece, historical value. They also left some furniture in here and a ping pong table. That was funny. But we don't really play ping pong, so we'll figure. Oh, that's a good table for starting plants. Yeah, we put all our seedlings on there.
I knew we'd have a use for it.
Definitely. That's cool. Got some coffee tables and a nice old desk. Probably have to refinish that, but that's cool. I actually kind of like it the way it is.
It's a good heavy wood.
Washer and dryer. Hopefully this isn't where we have to keep them. I think they were in here. That makes more sense. Yeah. It's a little washer and dryer room. And I think this is the boards we're seeing are at the actual ceiling, or the floor for the upstairs as well. So if we go upstairs, yeah, it is. You can see.
Going up.
I was just gonna make sure to see what the ceiling is here. If the boards we're seeing. Oh no, there's a good space in between. I don't know about over there though. Yeah, on there. Yeah, we were actually seeing the floorboards.
I don't know what this is. It's interesting.
Indeed. A little bathroom entryway here, and they got some slate tile. And I love slate tile, but whoever did it was not familiar with how to do tile correctly.
It looks good.
But they did lay the tile over the flange, which is good. And they've got the hardy board or cement board behind the flange, and that's good. So hopefully they used some oil paper, or I would have used some Red Guard in there. But Red Guard is even got a problem now. They got Aqua Guard because Red Guard's got so many lawsuits against them for having failures. But yeah, so hopefully that'll be good enough. But it worries me if I don't do the work myself, because it doesn't look like they used any moisture barrier. Oh yeah, they did. I see the blue. That's Aqua Guard. It's like a blue-green teal. So okay, that's good. So we got that going. The tile is not level. There's lippage. Oh my goodness, there's lippage all over this, but it is slate. That's kind of a slate thing. Natural stone deal. That's gonna have to be worked on a little bit. That's some old wood in there. Maybe paint it. Might paint it and be done with it. But wow, that's an old cabinet door.
That's cool.
2 pieces of plywood. That's actually beadboard. It's just a little, yeah, beadboard, screw or glued. It looks like it's glued to a piece of plywood. Very interesting. But hey, man, that's our style. And again, this is, I think we're seeing the flooring for the upstairs here as well. I wonder if this shower even works. Huh. it didn't have anything in it, so that's good. But I think they put that up there so that they could tell if it was dripping. Interesting. All right, well, we'll leave that on there then. Cool. It is, it is. Everything's got beadboard on it. Oh. Looks like beadboard planks.
Very interesting.
I
wonder how old it is.
It is interesting indeed. And we got a wood burning stove here. That's nice. It's got a direct venting, horizontal venting. But I think that'll be fine. It's obviously had some use, so it's been used for a while. Got a few, few boards that need to be worked on. And crawl into the house, not a problem.
Yeah, there's another one.
Is there? Well, it is 160 years old, so I think this used to be the kitchen. They had a serious kitchen going on. Used to be. But you can see the plumbing was down there, so, and it's got a backsplash, so I'm thinking that was a countertop. Thinking this was a sink, or a kitchen. So now here, got the back deck. Got some doors that need some work for sure. They're not very sturdy, but it looks like we've got a little bit of a deck coming up here.
How old this door is.
Yeah, definitely needs some power washing. The funny thing is, when we sold our house, we had to do all kinds of work to it, like power wash it and paint it and make it spotless. And then I come in the house that we buy, the people don't do anything. I mean, they didn't even leave their stuff. They didn't sweep down cobwebs. They didn't do anything. And we still bought it. So, but
they did just maybe.
Yeah.
They have a little bit going on.
So we do need to redo the deck a little bit. It's got some boards that are coming up. They're pinched together. I'm not sure why they'd be pinched together like that. That's kind of odd. See if we can get down in front and see what's going on. Oh, these stairs need to be secured for sure. They just need to be reset. It looks like water damage got to them and they swelled and they just came up. So no big deal. I can fix that. Probably end up pulling them all the surface boards up and just putting another layer on top. If the ones underneath still have integrity to them. Seems good enough. Yeah, it's got a good roof to it though. And most of the metal's okay on this side.
See the stained glass windows.
Yeah, there's some stained glass up there she likes.
It's original to when the house was first built, because this was originally the front. And right through the woods here behind us is where the railroad ran.
Very cool. Oh, we got a little trail. Uh-oh. I see neighbors on the other side. It's like we're back in suburbia.
Not hardly.
Well, guys, I think
railroad was right there.
We're going to check this out later. I want to hurry up and do this side so I can stop this video. But yeah, so got the back of the house. The back of the house is pretty straightforward. And then we've got this side. See this kind of angle here. I like the chimney. That's pretty cool. Just a little TLC. Got a bird nest, it looks like, in the chimney.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't want to touch it.
A nice big deck. Again, it crushed that roof and it created a valley through there. It looks like it might have even crushed this section as well, because that's a valley right here. So yeah, I might even have to take off the roof over here and fix those in order to make this work. So it's a job, man. It's gonna be a trick, but we can handle it. It's a lot to take off and get back on for one person, I'll say that. And then there's another section over here, but that's nothing. I can fix that, no problem. This is the hard part, because it's so much that I have to peel off, and then it could rain at any point. So that's really the only factor that we're worried about at that point, is getting water in the house, and then covering it back up. But as far as just doing the job, it's super easy just to take everything apart and then rebuild that structure that's there, to make it so that it can support true lines, instead of having this sweep to it and creating these valleys. That creates penetration points so that moisture can get in. We don't, that's right now a risk factor for us, and we need to eliminate that as quickly as possible. And that's our goal, guys. But once we do that, then the rest of it's pretty simple. I don't like seeing holes through siding or through a roofing material. That needs to be addressed ASAP. Like that right there, if you guys can see that. So I got to get up there and pretty much just get the water to come off the top of the roof first, and then we can, I guess, repair it later. But number one is keeping water from getting into the house, and the people before us did not do a very good job of that. You can see there's all the light coming through here. These are all points moisture can get in and then go into the soffit there. That's not good. So I didn't even check. This is another point of concern, usually, is around the areas where there's brick meeting wood. So there's oil paper back there, but that's no big deal. So I can put some caulk through there and then just nail that back together like so, and then maybe a little sealant around the outside of that, some caulk or something, concrete caulk. But yeah, we can button it up, man. We'll make it happen. It looks like somebody's done some cement work to this. You can see the cement's on the wood, and if they painted it, it would be paint on top of the cement. So this is cement work that's could have been done more recent. Yeah, because there's no paint on top of that. There would be paint on top. That's interesting. But well, you can tell there's two different colors of concrete mortar here. There's actually three different colors. There's the white, and then this color, this gray, and then there's that other color on the inside. So that's looks like it's been patched. It probably had a much bigger gap. Okay, so that's pretty much it, though.
Upstairs.
Oh, okay. We gotta hurry. This is already going 18 minutes. Run, Jess, run! She didn't hear me. She's not running.
I'm not running on icy steps. No.
Okay, upstairs. These need to be painted. It's got a piece of quarter round, and then it's basically just the rough stairs. And this is all laminate. It's all the materials used in this house are very, very cheap materials. So we're basically stuck with that at this point. But that's fine, because cheap materials are generally easy to come up. And just take those up and get some more stuff down. A little bit better quality, like natural stone, would be great. Or just put down some wood flooring.
I love this room. This room has the cutest little paintwork. And one of my favorite parts of the house, the Alice in Wonderland door. You can go through this door into the next room upstairs. Hi. I'm sure Tom will take you around the other way and up the other set of stairs, which are a bit spooky, honestly.
That's more laminate flooring. And a prefab base to that. So that's good. The shower,
Got a chicken.
we don't have to worry about it leaking. Nice.
There's Peacock over here.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the tile personally. But I like the fact somebody took the time to paint it, and that's kind of Jess's style of painting. So I know she likes that. That's cool. But yeah, the windows look good. Windows actually don't look super old. They're definitely not 160 years old. These are like ones you would typically see on a plastic house, one that's vinyl siding. So they just look like vinyl windows to me.
Well, it said that they had been updated.
Yeah, but I mean, to what extent they're already cracking on the inside. And it looks like they might have lost some of the gas because they're already fogging up a little bit. But yeah, and there's some rust showing around on the inside too. So they're not new by any means. And again, these guys, whoever sold us the house, didn't even get the cobwebs out, man. It's ridiculous, but this is what we could afford, and we're gonna work with it. So there's the bathroom. Inside of the stained glass. And here we are, the stairs and the railing. That's not bad, but this one, that's gonna need some securing for sure.
I love this door, it's so pretty. Yeah. And this is the way upstairs to that other little room.
Again, need to be painted. I'm not sure why anybody would ever paint stairs that green, but this is just laminate. It's just cheap laminate. Yep. Looks like some Pergo. And cheap laminate again. Oh, is that a closet? Is that a clothes rack?
Any type of
Looks like this might have been a bedroom. That's cool. Had an air conditioner in it at one point. Looks like they took it out. But there it is. We wanted to put it back. It's interesting. Cool, man. And that's a window to the roof that needs repair. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Nice little spot to be able to climb out of. We can see that's the screws that have the little rubber rings on the inside that this is put down with. And it's got nails. You see nails. Mm-hmm. That is not what it's supposed to be put down with. But these actually create a seal for 10 years or so before that little rubber ring dries out too much. Unfortunately, they do have a lifespan, but most of it is just nails. That's awesome. Kind of. So yeah, that's going to need to be painted. Actually, I'm going to have to just remove all that metal because it's already bent.
But look at how much land is ours. All the way over to that tree line back there.
I'm curious to take a level and put on top of this ridge to see if this roof is level. But yeah, so we own all that land back there, all the way to the road. And it goes this way as well. So there's a lot of land that direction. Very excited about that because we can grow our food forest. Yeah, and there's our gas tank, so we got some gas to work with. We'll get the guys to come and fill it up. That's the gist of it, guys. This is Tom and Jess, and this is our permaculture adventure. And you guys are seeing the house we bought and the land we bought to do it right. So I hope you're having a good day and learn daily and live regeneratively and grow abundantly. Bye-bye.